What's going on, my fellow YouTubers? This is the Black Ops 3 beta, and I'm here as Demo Orange 927 to give you my first impressions. So as you can see, as we enter the menu, we are about to go on a long journey ahead. A journey to where we will finally experience what could be either the savior of the Call of Duty franchise, or the doom, or the indication that truly says that this dog is being prepared to be put down. Which will it be? I am here to show you. So hey guys, this is Dumb Orange 97. I was using my weird voice there. Hey, I just wanted to sound cool, but today guys, I am giving my first impressions on the Black Ops 3 beta. I'm sorry, I keep getting tempted to use that dang voice. I am so sorry. It's just like, I just love using those cool voices sometimes. So, guys, we're getting ready to hop on to a multiplayer match. And while doing this, I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions. And, yeah, this looks sick, guys. Even though it's really fun, even though I suck at it. Even though I'm not really good at the game, I guess, it's still nevertheless really fun. So, by the way, all this is my gameplay, as you can see, but it's really just fun. So we'll start with each category. So for now, we'll start with graphics. Well, I gotta say, they don't look as bad as I thought they were gonna be. Okay, again, still need a new engine. My gosh, they do. But overall, they look a lot better than what YouTube made it look like. And I'm really happy about that. They actually looks decent for the most part. Now, again, they need a new engine, but again, that's really the only big issue. But so next we'll move on to next we'll move on to gameplay. The gameplay of Black Ops 3 is very much a fluid game. By the way, I apologize for this pause. What the crap? So yeah, that's just a general thing. But overall, the graphics are pretty good. Not many complaints there. Now we'll move on to gameplay. So the gameplay in Black Ops 3 is very much fluid. Unlike Advanced Warfare, which felt very more skippy, this feels a lot more fluid and smooth. The mobility especially is a huge improvement. I can't really, because it's more catered to playing with a specific style. It's not something you have to use. Like with Advanced Warfare, you had to use the abilities. You had to use the exos. If you didn't, you would put yourself in a huge disadvantage. Basically, if you didn't use them, you'd suck. You could be the best Call of Duty player in the world. If you didn't use the exo, you will fall flat. So, with Black Ops 3, it feels like you don't have to use them. Now, it's cool to use them, and in many ways, it's useful, but it's not something you have to do. Because there are only 3 mobility features here. There's slide, jump, boost jump, and wall running. Now, before people say that wall running's a ripoff of Timefall, yeah, we're kind of past that. But But overall, all the mobilities work really well with each other. In particular, the boost jump and the wall running are literally peanut butter and jelly. They work so well together. And, you know, I like how it does that. I love how connected all the abilities feel. While Advanced Warfare was kind of more like, oh, you can do this and that and this. It's like, it's kind of like this. You can do this, and then it helps you do this, and then it'll make you do that. And it's all this fluid system. It's almost like going with the flow. You're not, like, thinking of what you're using. You know? So, it's a cool system. And also, the gameplay itself is pretty good. You know, it's the same gameplay that we're all used to with a Call of Duty game by now. Whether or not you like it or not, that's completely up to you. Like, I'm going to tell you now, guys. This is Call of Duty. And it's still a Call of Duty at its core. I'm telling you now, if you loved Call of Duty before, then you're going to love this. If you don't like Call of Duty, then you're not going to like this. You know, it's just a similar thing. Now, personally, I kind of felt Call of Duty was really going downhill ever since Ghosts. So, yeah, you know. And ever since then, it's just the quality. Because, in my opinion, I felt like Call of Duty was just more of the same thing. Now, this Call of Duty is actually, like, I kind of felt with Black Ops 3 before I picked it up and played that this was really much, in my mind, a Advanced Warfare meets Titanfall type of game. And, while in some areas it still retains that, it's more of a Black Ops 2 with, mobility. That's really what it is. You know? And, you know, it's a really cool... So the gameplay is solid as ever. Now we will move on to guns. Guns in Black Ops 3 are very much, well, they're guns, but they have a healthy amount of variants. You know, we got a few assault rifles, few SMGs. In particular, my favorites are the ARC. I forget the name of this gun, but it's a golden assault rifle. I like that one a lot. And I like the shotgun. You know, the first shotgun you unlock. Those are overall my favorite weapons in the game. Now, there are some... Now we'll move on. So, overall, the guns are pretty good. Now, the one thing I have a minor nitpick with the guns is, at least compared to Advanced Warfare, they don't feel as unique. One of the cool things that Advanced Warfare had that was a huge step ahead for the series is that all the guns felt interesting. With it, you know, that didn't feel generic. Like with this, it kind of feels more the lines of going back to a generic type of arsenal. Which, you know, maybe that's just an issue with the beta because, you know, we don't have as many variety, but like as much variance. Maybe there are going to be variants in the final product with more distinctness. But until then, that's just the issue. Now, we'll move on to gun balancing. For the most part, the gun balancing is pretty good. You know, snipers work pretty well. They have good things with the the rocket's actually more effective in this game than a lot of the others. And the assault rifles work well, SMGs work well. Now, there is one... Now, some of the assault rifles seem a bit overpowered, but that's just a minor nitpick. Now, one major gun balancing issue, in my opinion, is the shotgun. The shotgun has literally... I don't know if it's just because of the difficulty of using it, but it just seems almost... It just seems bad. You know, again, unless if you're aiming down sight with it, you're not going to really actually get a kill with it unless if you're in melee range. And even then, it's just a prevalent issue. The shotgun range is bad and the accuracy is pretty bad unless if you're aiming down sight. And overall, even if you miss it by like a few centimeters, you're not even going to get that much. If you miss it by 1 centimeter... you're just going to get a little bit of damage, even though in the previous CODs, it allowed the kill. You know, like, even Advanced Warfare, while the shotguns were pretty bad in Advanced Warfare, because if, you know, the Exos, the shotguns themselves were pretty good by the mechanics, but with this, it just doesn't feel like that. I think the shotgun requires a bit of buff, and in my opinion, the best solution would be increasing the accuracy to where, you know, you don't have to aim down sight, and, you know, you can not literally be on top of the person in order to shoot them. And then have the range slightly increase. You know, I don't want shotguns overpowered, but I want them to be a viable option. What they should be is, again, what shotguns are designed for, to be the best gun for a close range scenario. So make it that. You know, snipers are the best weapons for a long range, so make the same with the shotgun. And overall, so yeah, that's the gun balancings. Now we'll move on to maps. Oh my gosh, I bet. Gotta be quick here. The maps there, for the most part, pretty good. There's one map in the beta that's a bit too large in my opinion, but again, variety. So, you know, I won't put it against the game, but, you know, it's just my opinion. Now, the verdict. The verdict of this beta, I actually really like this beta. Now, while it has its share of flaws, overall, it's a pretty dang good beta. Like, yeah, you know, surprisingly, this beta is pretty good. You know, it's kind of hard for me to say, you know. Like, the question is, did I enjoy the beta? Yeah, I did. While there are a few flaws, it is overall a pretty good beta. Now, is it a good Call of Duty? Heck yes! This is a dang good Call of Duty. You know, it's very well polished and has very few flaws. Is it a good game? Again, compared to its predecessors of Ghost and Advanced Warfare, which have really kind of downgraded its quality, overall, it's a general idea. You know, but overall, yes, it is a good, multiplayer game. Is it a must? Would I pre-order this? Of course not. I wouldn't even care, you know, very few games I'm inclined to pre-order. The only reason I even pre-ordered Halo 5 was just because I just wanted to support the game. That was all I was doing there. That was the only reason I was pre-ordering it. Because I'm not gonna try to go into a game blind. Now, don't take my word for it. If you want to pre-order, if you like what you've already seen, then fine, sure, go ahead, pre-order. But if you are a bit nervous and concerned, then I'd recommend waiting until a month prior to the release date to make your decision. So, you know, that's my general recommendation. And, you know, overall, though, it is a good beta experience. And, you know, how to explain this? You know, so, you know, is this a good experience? Yes. Now, again, should you pre-order? In my mind, no. And if you're going to, I'd recommend waiting a month prior to the release. You know, see the changes they made and see whether or not those changes are good for the game overall. But, now, is Black Ops 3 a recommended must-buy? To be honest, I believe that's up to you, the individual consumer. Call of Duty has made a lot of games right now, more games than any other franchise that's big, you know, more than Battlefield and Halo, and you know, all the other competitors, Destiny, Titanfall. Well, Destiny's not a competitor, but still. But, it's made more installments than any other. I'm pretty sure the majority of the consumer-based, I'm pretty sure you kind of know what you're going into this time around. You know, I'm pretty sure, you know, if you like Call of Duty, you like it. If you don't, you don't. This game isn't really going to change your mind on any front. One way or the other. You know, unless if you're a dude who hates mobility, you should like this game in a nutshell if you're a fan of the Call of Duties. So my general saying and quote, if you like the Call of Duty franchise, then you will love this game. So that's my general opinion, guys. Be sure to like this video up, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Black Ops 3 content. For this is truly the end of the beginning, and the beginning of a new future. Again, guys, I was sounding cool there, but I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like this video up, subscribe, and check out Dusk Under 9 if you want to see some more Black Ops 3 content, as well as stay tuned to my channel. You know, I do videos based on Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield, Destiny, Titanfall. I'm mainly a Halo channel, but I will do other games. And please just like this video up, spread the word about my channel. You know, I really appreciate it, guys. You know, and all the guys who have been watching my videos beforehand, just thank you very much. You know, you guys mean everything to me. You know, I wouldn't be where I am without you guys on this channel, and I just like to thank you all really much. And, you know, yeah, so yeah, guys, stay tuned for more, and yeah, this is Dumb Orange 927, and peace out.